All right, here's story number 2. You might have heard about this. This is from WTOP News. Vermont lawmaker apologizes for repeatedly pouring water in her colleague's bag. A Republican state senator from Vermont has apologized for repeatedly pouring water into a Democratic colleague's bag after he caught her doing it on video. State Representative Mary Morrissey publicly apologized to State Representative Jim Carroll, colleagues, and the citizens of Vermont from the House floor on Monday. Both are from Bennington, a town of about 15,000 in the southwestern corner of the state. I'm truly ashamed for my actions, Morrissey said. Actually, if it was Morrissey, I'm truly ashamed for my actions, said of her disrespectful conduct towards Carroll. She said she had apologized directly to Carroll and would be working toward resolution and restoration through our legislative process. In response, Carroll told the chamber that he had heard the sincerity in her voice, but that he had to be frank, saying, "For 5 months I went through this, and Morrissey had a choice each time she did it. It was torment," he said. Carroll told the Associated Press that the tote bag he hangs in the hallway at the State House was soaked a couple times per week in January and February. Then, after he was charged with driving under the influence in February and returned from rehab, his bag was soaked almost daily, he said. Morrissey hasn't said why she did it, and she didn't respond to an email seeking comment. So, ladies and gentlemen, we always like to find out more here on the channel. So we are going to talk to someone we haven't talked to in a while. Would you please welcome, he is the city council member in Elkhorn, Iowa, the one, the only, Mr. Simon Korb. Simon Korb, sir, it's a pleasure to have you back on the show.
Thank you, Toiley. It's a pleasure to be back and talking to all of your fine viewers.
All right, so Simon, you of course have read this article about the senators in New York.
I believe they were in the House of Representatives, but yes, I've heard of it. And as a politician, it was shocking to read this and to see it on the news. I mean, I've watched the video of the woman pouring the liquid into the tote bag, and it's shocking. It's shocking that this has gotten out into the public.
It certainly is. It certainly is. Now, the other House of Representative guy, he had a DUI.
He did. If it was me, I would have poured vodka into his tote.
All right, listen. It's not you. We don't need any of that.
Well, I would, just to make a point, pour vodka into his tote bag, and then...
All right, listen, okay. But is this... do you have other people on the city council that you don't get along with?
Yes, there's several other people in the city council I don't get along with. I don't get along with Margaret Batista. She's not a nice person. I don't get along with Ray Franks. He's another person who don't get along. I get along very, very well with Jim Roberts. He and I are good friends, and along with Carol Fenton, we form a block, like kind of a voting block in the city council.
All right, so...
But, Toiley, you should know that this thing, putting things in other people's bags, this is something that politicians do and have been doing for years. The shocking thing is that it's now out in the public.
Wait, hold on a second. You're saying that they're putting things in other politicians' bags.
It's called hazing. It's just for fun. It's something we do to keep things interesting. And now this crybaby Democrat from Vermont.
All right, listen, you don't need to call anybody names.
Well, I mean, he's crying about it. Oh, my bag's wet. My bag's wet. You know what I found in my bag once? I found a rabbit. Like
a dead rabbit?
No, it was a live rabbit. It was a live rabbit. It tore up everything in my bag, and I brought it home to the kids. The kids loved it. But there was rabbit shit in my bag.
All right, could you please, we're streaming live, could you please?
Sorry, there was rabbit feces in the bag. And,
Have you ever put anything in somebody else's bag?
all the time. I put 5 unwrapped Hershey bars.
What's the matter?
I was just thinking about it. It was real funny.
All right, what are you? Could you... Mr. Korb, are you there?
I'm here. I put 5 unwrapped Hershey bars in a bag once, and
What else did you do?
I'm not proud of this, but I put what I did was I took a colleague's bag, I lined it with aluminum foil, and then I put baking soda in there, and then I had a little thing of vinegar on a string, and when the person reached into the bag, it hit the string, poured the vinegar on the baking soda, and then, that's basically a science volcano.
All right, I can't even believe this.
You want to hear what I did to a Pringles can?
All right, hang up, we're done. Hang up on him, I'm done. No more. Done. I don't need to hear anything else.